What's the dumbest reason someone refused to believe you? When I was 17, I told my driving instructor I was colorblind, red-green colorblind specifically. I'd been dealing with it my whole life, had official documentation from my eye doctor, wore special glasses sometimes. It was just part of who I was. Mr. Patterson, this grumpy 55-year-old who'd been teaching driving for 20 years, burst out laughing when I mentioned it during our first lesson, like I'd told him the funniest joke he'd ever heard. Nice try, kid. You're not getting out of parallel parking that easy. I wasn't trying to get out of anything. I explained that I could drive perfectly fine. I just identified traffic lights by position instead of color. Top means stop, bottom means go. It's actually pretty common. Millions of people with color blindness drive every day. He called it complete nonsense, adjusted his rearview mirror dismissively, then pointed at his blue polo shirt and demanded I name the color. When I correctly said blue, he practically shouted, "See, you're lying through your teeth." I tried explaining that's not how red-green color blindness works. I can see most colors perfectly fine. Blues, yellows, purples. It's specifically reds and greens that look almost identical to me. Both appear as this muddy, brownish gray. He rolled his eyes dramatically. Okay, smart guy, what color is that stop sign? I stared at the octagonal sign on the corner. To me, it looked muddy brown. But obviously, I knew what color stop signs are supposed to be. It's red, I said, more like a question. Exactly. Busted. For the next 3 weeks, this man made my driving lessons absolute hell. Every single session. He'd randomly point at things and demand I name their colors. Red cars, green traffic lights, yellow lines. When I'd hesitate or guess wrong, because honestly, I was guessing half the time, he'd dramatically mark points off my practice scores with this smug expression. Stop lying about being colorblind became his favorite phrase. Said it at least 5 times per lesson. It's pathetic that you think I'm stupid enough to fall for this act. I brought my official medical documentation. He barely glanced at it. Anyone can fake paperwork these days. I offered to have my mom call and explain. I'm not talking to mommy. You're almost 18. Act like it. My friends kept telling me to report him, but I was terrified he'd fail me out of pure spite. I needed that license for my job at the grocery store door, so I endured it. Every condescending comment, every eye roll, every accusation. The day of my actual driving test finally arrived. Patterson climbed into the passenger seat that morning with this look. I knew he was planning to fail me. Could see it written all over his face. Today's the day we expose your little colorblind act, he whispered as we buckled up. Everything was going surprisingly well until we approached this busy 4-way intersection downtown. The traffic light overhead was completely dark. Not a single bulb illuminated. Cars were treating it like a 4-way stop. Standard procedure when signals malfunction. Patterson saw his opportunity. All right, genius, he said, pointing at the dead signal above us. What color is that light right now? I looked up at the completely black traffic light. Nothing. Not even a flicker. It's not working. The light's completely out. Wrong! He practically vibrated with excitement. It's clearly red. You just proved you can see colors perfectly fine. He reached for his clipboard to mark the automatic failure. That's when the car directly in front of us, assuming it was their turn, slowly rolled forward into the intersection. A massive pickup truck came barreling through from the left and T-boned them right in the middle of the intersection. The sound was horrific. Metal crunching, glass shattering, tires screaming against asphalt. Both vehicles spun around before coming to a violent stop. The pickup driver jumped out immediately, absolutely furious. "What the hell is wrong with you?" he screamed at the other driver. "Didn't you see the light was completely dead?" Mr. Patterson went silent. His face turned white as he stared at the wreckage. Then slowly, painfully slowly, he turned to look at me. "The light really was broken, wasn't it?" I said quietly. He didn't say another word for the rest of the test. Not one. When we got back to the DMV, he signed off on my passing score without even looking at me. I got my license that day, and according to a friend who took lessons with him months later, Mr. Patterson never questioned anyone's colorblindness or any medical condition ever again.